Good afternoon. My name is Vince Sumpter. I lead in a boutique executive search firm here in the Phoenix market. I've been asked to talk to you today about talent, specifically the importance of talent as you stand up your new venture. As we look at talent, there's three things I want to emphasize, or I want you to think about as you're pulling together your team and starting your venture. First, I want you to think in terms of talent is job one. I realize you got a lot of job ones, but talent is everyone's job. Finding, sourcing, hiring, developing talent is crucial to the success of your enterprise. And as proof of that, I want to cite two extremes. First, I had the pleasure of working with Yogan Dalal, who is he's been a very successful venture capitalist with Mayfield Partners for the last 25 years. Yogan and I worked together in a past life long ago. And he told me then that finding great talent, finding the right talent, not more importantly than great, was the right talent, was crucial to the success of the enterprise. Okay? At the other end of the spectrum, I want to talk to you about Nancy Schlichting, who's the CEO of Henry Ford Health System. There's probably no greater extremes than a large, fully integrated health system and a small startup. But Nancy, as CEO of Henry Ford Health, just came out this week that Nancy took it upon herself to find her own successor. She was about to retire as CEO of the health system, and she felt it was her job to find a replacement because in her mind, everyone had a duty to the organization to find, hire, develop great talent. So first and foremost, I want to emphasize talent is a core requirement for you and your leadership team as you build your company. Secondly, what is great talent? I want to talk to you a minute about, let's think about great talent, and it's really about fit. Fit from a perspective, from two perspectives. First is organizational and cultural, and secondly is fit for a given role. Okay? Now as you think about organizational and cultural fit, a lot of us when we're starting up companies, is this someone I'd go have a beer with? Or perhaps your startup team consists of folks you've had beer and pizza with, or played softball with, or went on a run or a bicycle ride with. And that's certainly a great indicator of fit. Is he a nice guy? Is she a good gal? But at the same time, do they share, more importantly I think, do they share your passion for building this business, more importantly, this value proposition in the eyes of your customer? So if you look at cultural fit, I want you to drill down on that a little bit. Then there's fit with respect to a role, performing a given duty or responsibility or role. Okay? And there's a tendency sometimes to say, this is my group, and I'm gonna slot him or her into this role at a top level. ASU has assembled a set of worksheets to help you think about competencies. What are the core competencies required to perform this role or that role? Now the worksheets are admittedly general, but they need to be applied in each key role of your management team. Okay, so as you think about fit, think about it in cultural terms, but also think about it in terms of performing a specific role. And then finally, the third thing or topic I want to discuss today with respect to talent is I want to float the idea of best athlete. So I just got done talking about fit from a cultural and positional perspective. But if you found a great athlete as you were trying to build out your team, if they don't fit one specific role, I want to emphasize that perhaps there's another role. Or if they're a great athlete, maybe you need to create a role in order to bring that best athlete on your team. Because it's a cliche in the market today to talk about the war for talent, but at the same time there's a real point of view here in terms of hire the best people you can, pull the best people you can on your team, challenge them, develop them, and drive them like a great coach or a great conductor, like a symphony conductor. How do you pull this talent here, reconstitute it or redirect it to advance the goals of the enterprise? So those are three things I want you to think about as you form your team, as you form your company. Talent from the perspective of it's everyone's job. Talent from the perspective of fit for the company, fit for a role. And the talent from the perspective of go out and find great athletes and let them figure out how to add value. Okay? Thank you.